The 1795 flowing hair dollar is one of the most important coins in American history. It represents the very beginning of the United States Mint's journey into producing large silver dollars. Struck only in 1794 and 1795, these early dollars are extremely rare today and have become trophies in the world of numismatics. Collectors don't just see this coin as silver. They see it as the birth of American identity in metal form. Just a few years after the United States became a nation, leaders wanted to establish a stable currency that would compete with foreign coins. The flowing hair dollar became one of the first major steps toward that goal. Its design featured liberty with long, flowing hair, symbolizing freedom and youth, paired with a small, delicate eagle on the reverse. This design captured the spirit of a nation still trying to define itself. The 1795 issue solved many of the technical problems that plagued the 1794 dollar, including uneven strikes and weak details. Mint workers improved their equipment, increased production, and prepared better silver planchets. Even with these improvements, the coins were still handmade, and each one has small differences that make it unique. This gives collectors the thrill of owning something truly one of a kind. The flowing hair dollar was struck in two major varieties, the 2 leaves reverse and the 3 leaves reverse. This difference refers to the cluster of leaves beneath the eagle, a small but important design change. Collectors love both types, but some varieties are scarcer and command higher prices. These variations help tell the story of how the early mint constantly experimented to refine its coinage. In 1795, only about 160,000 flowing hair dollars were minted, a tiny number compared to modern coins. Most were lost, melted, damaged, or heavily worn through everyday use. Finding a survivor today, especially one in high grade, is extremely difficult. That scarcity is one of the biggest reasons these coins regularly sell for huge sums. High-grade pieces with sharp details and natural toning can easily reach 6 figures at auction. Ultra-rare examples, especially those with exceptional eye appeal, can climb into the millions. In fact, some of the most expensive early American coins ever sold have been high-quality flowing hair dollars. To collectors, owning one is like owning a piece of the nation's birth certificate. But the value isn't just about rarity, it's also about symbolism. This coin was produced at a time when America was still figuring out its identity and place in the world. The image of liberty with flowing hair represented independence, while the small eagle symbolized a young country still gaining strength. Every detail carries meaning connected to the struggles and hope of the early republic. One fascinating aspect is how these coins were made. Early minting involved hand-feeding each silver blank into the press, making the process incredibly slow and inconsistent. Some coins struck harder than others, creating different levels of detail. This gives every 1795 flowing hair dollar its own personality, full of imperfections that collectors now celebrate. Another thing collectors look for is the original cartwheel luster, the shimmering effect produced by early minting methods. Coins that still maintain this luster after more than 200 years are extremely rare. Most surviving examples are worn, cleaned, or damaged, making untouched coins even more valuable. A beautifully preserved 1795 dollar is a treasure almost impossible to replace. The market for early American silver is stronger today than ever. Collectors around the world see the flowing hair dollar as the foundation of United States coinage. When one appears in an auction catalog, it instantly becomes a star attraction. These coins don't just sell, they compete, and bidding wars are common. The 1795 flowing hair dollar is more than a collectible. It is a piece of American origin. It carries the history of a young nation, the effort of early craftsmen, and the dreams of people building a new country. Its value continues to rise because its story can never be repeated or duplicated. If you ever encounter one, you're looking at a true multi-million-dollar link to America's beginning.